Good morning, Tottenham fans. It's been a massive week this week for Spurs. It's been crazy, to be honest. Winning the Europa League, winning a trophy after all these years, celebrating it in that parade yesterday was absolutely crazy. There was thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people there supporting the team, supporting the club, supporting Ange, supporting the players. It was overwhelming. It was brilliant to see all the Tottenham fans happy. We've gone through so much pain for the last 17 years. We really deserved a day like this, and it's still unbelievable to me at the moment. It's still sinking in. But it's just been an amazing week. My channel, lots of people have interacted with my channel the last few days. That's blown up a bit too. I'd like to thank everybody that's subscribed, everyone that's interacted in the comments. Thank you so much. If you're watching this now and you haven't yet subscribed and you've been watching this and you enjoy supporting your club, then subscribe to this channel, because this is a good channel to talk about how much we love our Tottenham. So let me get into the video. Well, Ange has come out and said season 3 is going to be better than season 2. Now, there's still doubts around his future even after he said that. But for me, I have no doubts that he's going to be here next season. There's no way that he is going to say something that big in front of thousands and thousands and thousands of Spurs fans without having a little bit of a hint that he may be staying next season. And to think about it, if Daniel Levy is thinking about sacking him, then he needs to stop and rethink it, because this man has got all the players behind him. He's got so many fans behind him now. So many fans. Even the ones that wasn't behind him have come out and apologised. You know, it's not like we're asking him to leave now. Even more people want him to stay. And it would be silly. And just imagine sacking a manager that's got you in Champions League football, got you a trophy that you've been waiting for 17 years, done the impossible that no other manager could do. Not only that, it was a big trophy. It was a Europa League trophy. We are a Europa League champions. That sounds so good. And I just think he'll be here next season. There's no way he would have come out with that. I think that phrase that he said about the season 3, I think that went viral as well. So there's no way that he's not going to be here next season. Of course he will. Big Ange is going to be here next season. But what does better look like to you? So what can be better than winning the Europa League this season? Yes, we finished 17th, so league positions can definitely be better, but can you better a Europa League victory? Especially because now the only way, in my opinion, that you can better that is by winning another trophy. But the only trophies that are bigger than Europa League, in my opinion, would be winning the Premier League and winning the Champions League. So is Ange actually saying that he wants to go for that? Now, if he was thinking that, he's going to need backing massively by Levy. We would need to bring in some reinforcements. We would need to bring in top quality players to even think about doing that. We've already got a core of very good players that will run through brick walls for this manager. We need to get players in that have a great mentality, fit in with the team, fit in with playing style, and also fit in with the family feel that we have at this club right now. So if Ange can do that, find 4 or 5 players that are with real top quality players, but with a strong mentality to win, bond with the players that are already there, then, you know, nothing's impossible. Nothing's impossible. Now, before I get clipped to say that I think we're going to win the Premier League and the Champions League, I'm not. I'm just trying to figure out what this means when he says it's going to be better in season 3. Now, lots of people were, at the beginning of last season, lots of people were saying, I don't care where we finish in the league, as long as we win a trophy. Now, Ange done that. And he done it in the coldest way. He done it in a way where he said miles before he did it, I always win a trophy in my second season. And then cold as ice, he does it. That's going to be remembered for the rest of Premier League history. I swear it will be, especially by Spurs fans. But do you remember you Spurs fans that said, I don't care where we finish, as long as we win a trophy? And then the same ones came out and complained about where we finished in the league. Okay, so I've got a question for you. Just a little bit of fun. This doesn't mean anything. It's just a bit of fun. Would you take right now, and I'll screenshot all your comments. I will. Would you take 17th again next season if it meant we won the Champions League? Or not? Or would you take a nice top 8 finish, top 6 finish, and not win a trophy, but the season was better in the league? What would you do? Because if somebody said to me at the beginning of this season, you can have the Europa League, but you have a poor league run, I would have snapped your hand off for that. So, and I don't think there's many Spurs fans that wouldn't have. Yes, we had to go through a lot of pain. Yes, it was horrible. It's horrible for me too. I had to make videos every single week about Spurs losing. It was painful. So painful. But I wanted to be there for you guys to try and put some sort of positive spin on it that we could win that Europa League. I always believed we could. And we did. And it was so amazing. I'm still buzzing from it. I really am. I just want to know, and I'm excited, I just want to know what is the plan for next season. Because if it's going to be better than this season, I'm very, very excited. What we must not do is, as soon as things start going wrong, start turning on the players, start turning on the manager, like a lot of fans did this. Well, I'd say a select few fans did this season. There was a lot that backed him, a lot to back the fans still. The fans did back the players and the manager. There was quite a few, but there was a select few that just turned on Ange. And now they're apologising, which is fair enough. It takes a big person to say I was wrong. But does that justify 8 months of abuse towards the manager? Maybe. Maybe it was valid that you're concerned about league form. It is valid. I understand that. It is painful. And if we didn't win the final, it would have been a disastrous season. But Ange did come out and say he was sacrificing the league to win this trophy. It's all paid off. He's done what he said he's going to do. There's nothing more we can ask from him. I want him to stay next season. I want to see what he can do if we don't have hundreds of injuries. I want to see what he can do when everything's not against him. I want to see what he can do when his squad is bigger and stronger and more experience and more winners in that team. And I want to see what he can do if Romero and Van der Ven can stay fit for a season. I think he's deserved that right to have a chance, at least, in trying to do something even better next season. Why not? Why can't he do something better next season? You just never know in football. Like, the amount of people that said Spurs won't never win a trophy, and they've just gone and done it. We're Europa League champions. Europa League champions. Let that sink in now. When was the last time you won a trophy? A few days ago, mate. That's what we've got now. It's who we are, mate. We've got European pedigree. We know how to win in Europe. It's the 3rd time we've won the UEFA Cup / Europa League now. Won a Cup Winners' Cup too. Let's see what we can do now. We definitely need reinforcements. We definitely need some more players coming through the door. The younger players have had experience from this year, so that's going to push us on too. I'm just excited to see what Ange can do now. I wonder what you guys are thinking out there. Would you take 17th next season as long as we win a Champions League? Just a bit of fun? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and come on you Spurs.